Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good morning in the Kerbal world, good evening in mine. It is the Daily Kerbal, and we are yet again set for another launch. Osprey 4 rocket with its new payload, a crew of two Kerbals, Tom, Ken, Kermit, and Carrig, piloting the Demeter, as well as a probe that they're carrying with them. Today's goal. Apparently I completed something. Oh yeah, right, I did that off camera. Anyway, today's goal is twofold. But again, yet again, I'm going to be trying to get as much completed with a single launch as possible. We're going to be flying to Minmus. It's been a while, but apparently some other space agency has got their own Kerbal stuck around Minmus, and of course, as the only competent person on this planet, I'm going to have to orchestrate the operation to bring him home. Not only him, though, but apparently the contractor, his insurance company, is saying something about having to bring back a space capsule, too, because of, I don't know, premiums, something like that. I really don't understand much about finance, so basically I just put a giant claw on the nose of my spaceship, and we're going to try to bring it back home. Enough talk. Let's rock. And liftoff. Once again, we're going to be seeing whether or not the Osprey rocket has the Delta V to go out into orbit. Props to us if it does. If not, then, well, spaceship can handle the rest. Obviously, if we can somehow manage to land the rocket back close to KSP again from orbit, and simultaneously complete all of our objectives for today, then that's going to be a significant boost to our financial status, which is something that we're sorely needing. Right? We're gonna have to plot this flight very carefully, down to a T, you might say. Fight with some stability problems. It's okay though. We can handle this. Right. So, not really much to say about the spaceship that we're sending out there. It's two Kerbal spacecraft. It's got engines mounted on the side. The probe that we're carrying with us is underneath it. And it's equipped for atmospheric landing, or re-entry anyway. And then we're pretty much just gonna, recover it once it gets back. Preferably in the water. Like, that's where we want to land it. As to whether or not that actually works out, well, we'll just have to see. Anyway, let's just skip all this boring part and fast forward straight to the point where we get into orbit, huh? How about that? Yeah, I very much like that idea. Okay, stable orbit has been achieved. It cost us all the fuel in the primary ascent stage of the ascent fuel canisters, I should say, of the Osprey rocket, but we did it, and we did it at no expense to the fuel in the spaceship, which is perfect, because most of those Delta Vs are things we're going to be needing. Now, while we're up here, I'm going to deploy the Demeter's solar panels. Can't really see much of it now because we're still in the dark, but yeah, it's the big ones. Okay, now, so you can see this is the satellite that we need to drop off. Minmus is over there. It's in a pretty good spot, actually. Alright, set you as my target. And I'm going to start burning right around here. I think. There we go. Okay, so I was entirely incorrect. Gotta burn a bit further ahead. Yep, something like that. There's a periapse over there somewhere. Bring the two of you a bit closer. Alright, well, we'll course correct that on our way, I guess. That'll have to do. And so, we will say goodbye to the Osprey, I guess. Yep. There we go. The spaceship is now ready for flight. Let's orient her towards her maneuver vector. Alright. And then we're going to land the Osprey after I complete the injection burn, I think. It's definitely not going to take us 5 minutes. 931 meters per second delta V is not going to take us 5 minutes on 2 eaglet engines. Let's give it a shot, though, just to be sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. 36 is a bit more... 36 seconds is a bit more friendly. Okay, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Alright. Burn has begun. Osprey has been left behind. Actually, I wasn't thinking through this properly. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this course. You'll see why in a second. Not very happy with how we're draining fuel. So, step 1. We're going to decouple the probe, and that's going to kind of drift along behind us now. Let's extend its antenna, as well as its solar panels. Now this thing is basically fully autonomous right now. Let's get back to this guy and finish the burn. What the heck is going on? This is not the course I asked for. Okay. We're gonna have to correct that on our way, I guess. Anyway, now that the injection burn is complete, let's get back here and land the Osprey. Osprey, where'd you go? That's the Demeter. That's it. Keep an eye on the rest of my spacecraft, make sure they don't fly too far. They shouldn't. Like there's like lots of time left. I want to put it down while KSP is still within KSC, sorry, Kerbal Space Center is still within daylight range. This one orbit should be fine. We're not losing battery power or anything, are we? We are, but there's plenty of it. Okay. Now, trying to, get smarter from the last time I did this. Let's now flip over to retrograde using the RCS. We are going to be landing in the dark. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Activate the Osprey's descent engines. Start the retro burn. We're aiming a bit farther ahead of this peninsula, like right about here is where we want our course to drop us. We already have a negative periapsis, that's good. I'd like to have some fuel left over for the landing. That's going to have to do it. Activate air brakes. Keep us steady at retro. let's see if we can land. I got my eye on you, parachute. Alright, how are we looking? Last time we came in just a bit too short, so that's why I aimed a bit longer this time. See how that works out. Well, we're off course, so we're not landing at Kerbal HQ, that's for sure. Looks like we're going to be landing somewhere close in the ocean, unless I, Let's get a hold of it with the rockets, shall we? Alright. Nicely done. Lots of fuel remaining. Shoots our go. Yep, it's going to be an ocean landing. Not surprisingly. RCS is struggling to maintain stability. The dip as we come close. Air current's actually going to carry us closer, and full deployment in 1,000 meters. Oh, there we go. Alright, full deployment. Now we let it go down. This is very accurate right now. It's going to put us right down at ocean level as soon as you get there. 16.4 meters per second and decreasing. Alright, coming in at 100. Now it's time to start slowing us down. Let it come down a bit too hard, but oh crap. Now that's probably we're going to lose some of it. No. Okay, well, crash in the water made this pretty much a bust, but we'll recover what we can. Be right back. Okay, well, I got back what I could. Kind of just got to settle with what we get, I guess. Now, do we have the Delta V left to perform what's left of this mission? This, still got to keep an eye on the probe. Make sure we don't lose sight of that. The two of them are going to reach their destinations roughly at the same time. Make sure we don't have any problems here. We have half of our propellant left over. Shouldn't be too bad. Apparently we came out of an eclipse there. And then right about here, gonna have to start performing our course correction. So, let's see what I can do to get us into Minmus orbit. Okay, that's something. Let's switch our focus. There we go, okay. It's pretty far away. What can I do to make this better? No, wait, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. Give me this maneuver. Alright, there we go. Where's the... There's Enden's debris. Alright. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm a bit stingy, but actually I think we might just be able to use the RCS thrusters. Let's see. Not really, okay. So we'll just burn with the engines. Alright, now we'll just do the rest with RCS thrusters. Go. It's a bit too low, I would say. That, on the other hand, looks perfect. But it's not. Now it's a bit better. Okay. Quick save. It's task 1 complete. Got ourselves into a good section there. Now we switch over to the Demeter probe. See if we can't knock off this contract. Wait until apoapsis. Keep an eye on the spaceship. That's going to blast off soon, and yep, there it is coming in on its encounter with Minmus. What we want right now is to get up here, like so, and then begin a prograde burn. I'm also noticing now that that's the moon's orbit that I am... I'm sorry, that's a probe's orbit that I'm adjusted to, but it's fine. We can still make this work. We can make it work pretty easily, actually. Yep, there we go. Okay, back here. So we'll fix that later. Multitasking. I am good at it. I'm not actually. I'm good at cleverly dividing my attention between tasks, but performing them at individual times. Not the same as multitasking. Or is it? I don't think it is. I don't think multitasking is defined by doing 2 separate things. There's the old Minmus lander. I should recover these. Yeah. I should. Anyway. That's one of the reasons that I didn't terminate them, right? That's the reason that I left them there as historic things instead of just terminating them. We will recover them one day. I think I actually know what context we're going to be doing that into. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, this is actually perfect for us because I can easily just... Oh, crap. Or can I? Let's float ahead. We're in orbit now, so there's that. Gotta be careful with our fuel, though. What happens if I pass this? I think it should bounce that. Nope, nope, this is actually very good. Oh, that's not, no, okay. RCS thrusters, there we go, we have our rendezvous. Alright. Quick save. Now, fast forward. Okay, there comes the crew pod. 8 minutes away from intersect, 7 minutes away, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, right about here is where we're going to stop it. Get us on our target velocity, and now let's start getting that right. Whoop. Should be right there. Yep, there it is. Like having my crew lights on. Alright. Alright. Actually, keep us close to that one. Pilot skills aren't actually this good. I specifically chose these pilots, pilot and engineer, because neither of them have been to Minmus yet. I don't think. These guys, you know, came after that, after Eden was cool. These are like astronauts who go to Mars without first going to the moon, right? Okay. So we're gonna have to try and park ourselves close. What? Okay. And bring us to a stop. Okay, that's pretty close. Now let's flip over towards it. I'd like to activate this arm, please. We're doing this in the dark. Wonderful. Sorry if you're not seeing much right now. I'll try to keep us positioned with the there. Even on dark monitors, you should be able to see something at least. Okay. Now we need to hitch a ride there. Hook onto it. Come on, come on. There we go. We got it. Okay. So we caught the vessel. It means we have. Hopefully, we have what's his name in there too. And so basically, now that we've captured this, it was a lander can, by the way, apparently. Can I not? I can't get him. Oh, there's Bill Kerman's old XP flag. Okay. Home time. Actually, now that we've caught that, now I think is a good time for me to first finish off this this probe's orbit. Okay, where do we start? I think we should start with the descent node. Going to point us normal, towards the normal vector. Speed us up to here. There we go. And now fix this. -4, -3, -2, -1. Oh, okay. There we go. That's 0. That's perfect. Now we flip over to the periapsis side. Right about here. And now we go prograde. And just finish it up. There we go. Probe contract is complete. Now we just wait the 10 seconds for company to believe me that I did stabilize it. And I forgot the company that we made this for, by the way. Okay, good. This counts as complete now. And then we're going to rename this the... who gave me this contract? I think it was Ionic. Let's hope. Otherwise, I just gave another Kerbal company free advertising. Okay. Okay. Switch back to the Demeter. Now it's time to see if we can get home. We should be able to. We don't need this. We don't need maneuver nodes. We can do all this without it. Maneuver nodes are just there to slow a man down. Here's our old Minmus base. Man, feels like forever ago. Okay, here we go. This is a good spot. Fortunately, landing on Kerbin is far easier than going to it. Okay. I'm leaving it. I'm going to perform, if I ever do bring back my historic landing craft, I'm going to be doing it this way. Using this hook. I have some pretty interesting ideas for how to do that. What exactly I want to get done there. Okay. I want to get out of Minmus's influence before I start this burn, so we're going to circle out here for a couple days. And then once we get to Periaps, I think is where I'm going to start this. Or wait, no. No. I'm going to do it on the other side because I don't want to land in the dark. Here's where we're going to do it. Retrograde. And we want 35,000 meters of periapsis. I can just look at it here. I don't need it there, do I? 800, 700, 600, 500, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we just use RCS, I think. Yeah. 60, 50, 40, 35. All right. Fly us home. We would actually get a moon encounter if we felt like going, but we're probably going to get sucked in anyway, into the atmosphere, I mean. Down we go. Alright, gotta be careful, don't overspeed this. Alright. Didn't bother checking where we're going to land. It looks like it's going to be an ocean landing, which is what I was hoping for. Alright. It's a catchy tune. And it looks like it's not going to be an ocean landing. There's a big landmass coming up. Is it possible that we'd miss it? How big is that landmass? Too big. Yeah, no. Alright, well, here's hoping. The remainder of our fuel is going to be used up. Don't need these. Alright. Separate. Alright. I actually put some drogue chutes on this too, just to slow us down a bit higher. We are coming in pretty quickly. We actually still have RCS thrusters. Let's use that up too. Why not? Okay, please protect the cockpit. Please protect the cockpit. Winter Owl. Not very pleased with your scientific ethics here. Sending Kerbols out into space in tin can bits. I really want to know what happened here. Sounds like it's a very interesting story. Probably already played that joke a couple times, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, heat shield is holding. Let's hope these parachutes can create enough drag. Sounds like our engines. Yep. Definitely our engines. Good. Good, good, good. Burn is over. Coming down in the East Kerbin Mountains. Drogue chutes are deployed. I'll turn the lights off at this point. Don't need the RCS either. Keep the SAS for what it's worth. I think, you know, once I open the main chutes, it's going to flip over anyway. Alright, and now let's just fast forward it. Everything from here on out is automated, so... see how this goes. That's the rest of the spacecraft. Drogue fully deployed. And the mains. There we go, okay. We're now falling at 7 meters per second, that's perfect. This new spacecraft, by the way, this is one of the modded space capsules. It's a 2 Kerbal space module. It's lighter, while being the same radius of a Mark II cockpit. Alright, come on, let's do this. I never bothered to check if there's actually a Kerbal in here. State's operational, so I guess there has to be. Okay, please survive the crash. Oh, yeah, like a butterfly. Alright. Now just stop rolling, please, so I can recover you. Please stop rolling. Thank you. Does that complete my contract? Come on. don't keep me in suspense. Oh, looks like it does. Alright, we got some money back from that, and in total, we are about 100, 200 credits ahead than where we started. So, earning cash is slow. Real slow. We got Endon, who is now a level 1 pilot, and these two guys both jumped to level 3, so it's a good thing I sent them to Minmus. That's extra XP for them. Good job, guys. So, at the end of the day, what can we say? We recovered Kerbal and his space pod from space. That's good. We got a satellite in orbit. It was 50,000 for that. 13,000 for the rescue. For the recovery and the bits of it. So, yeah. 3,319. I think we started somewhere like 3,000,000, like 100 and something thousand. So, yeah, we did good. We did good. Wasn't all that profitable, all things considered. But I mean, this just means that we're facing the challenges of the real space program, right? We're barely making bank here, which means we're probably going to have to perform a couple more of these stuff, which inevitably means that there's going to be a lot more boring satellite launches and the like in between each major new interplanetary space mission, which is starting to sound kind of frighteningly like real-life space exploration now that I think about it. Might have to reconsider this whole difficulty thing. Anyway, you want to leave me feedback on that, whether or not I should continue doing it like this or anything. I'm very curious to hear what Kerbal Space Program aficionados out there seem to think. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a very successful mission, so I think it was quite watchable. Very pleased to have you along for the ride, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.